They say the soul lingers a bit with the body it belonged to. And so it was with Bunny's baby Cherie. Bunny's dream of crafting her daughter into her own likeness, a power spun of unnatural means, was shattered. But she never lost hope she'd bring Cherie back to life someday. She stole the Benji tree's heart for its magic, to keep her daughter trapped here instead of going where it is baby souls go. I don't think she ever considered what Cherie would have wanted.
Did Bunny steal magic from Benji's tree? She must have been desperate. Whoa.
Okay.
No wonder Bunny comes up here in secret.
Her shame, yeah.
Sorry I woke you up, baby Sherry. You hush now. Going back to sleep, okay?
See, nothing's ever really lost. Lost.
While searching Bunny's cottage for clues about old Molly, Hazel glimpsed her grandma's past and felt sorry for her. But what Bunny did was unnatural. Sealing her dead daughter's spirit in a tree? Despite this, Hazel's powers guided Cherie to find solace in the great beyond. Following her lead, Hazel sought Laurent Baptiste, who knew old Molly's whereabouts, but Hazel wasn't keen on seeing him again, given a Maul's history with him.
A barman is hard to find.
Better get to the juke joint so I can get back to the Tunnel of Rock.
Well, the secret wasn't as creepy as I thought it was going to be. Sad, yes, but she didn't actually try to like steal her daughter's soul for power. She just tried to keep her alive through her own natural means until she could figure out, excuse me, until she could figure out how to master the weave, which she never did. I still don't think I could trust the grandma. It is a beautiful game, JD. I'm definitely having a good time. Hello!
There's the old sawmill. Juke joint's nearby.
We still don't know what happened to her father, too, because he went missing for a time when he was a kid. We don't know how her mom got him back. What is that? What about my soul? The voices just whispered something about my soul. Found this little runt of a boy, Laurent, wandering around, covered in blood. Won't hardly talk about what happened, but his mom and pa are dead. He's little, but stronger than he looks. He can move crates. Keep a lookout for the fuzz finding the operation. Alright, so
Laurent, 1922? That can't be right. He must be a junior.
Oh, there's gonna be a story to tell if he's been alive that long. Oh, that's a new one.
Oh, man, that's a big one.
Back away, back away.
That was rough.
Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-da. Oh, there's a life thingy back here. Laurent crashed one of them damn boats on the shoreline. Lost 2 crates of liquor. Masterson was yelling at him something fierce. Raised his hand to strike Laurent. Scared the shit out of him. Face twisted up something fierce. Talked to Masterson, says he's gonna take it easy on the boy. Said he's gonna take it easy on the boy.
Masterson sounds like an ex.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
We came in that way.
Lumber used to be a huge business here. I wonder what happened.
I can't make out what they're whispering. They said something about a soul earlier. Just what? That's driving me nuts how I can't quite make out what they're saying.
How do these keep ending up out here?
Promoted Laurent to lieutenant this morning. It sears my soul. We all had some drink to celebrate. He's a mellow fella. Nice to see him get excited. Did a little too much to drink though and got to crying about his folks. Masterson teased him for crying, and for a split second his skin went taut and twisted. I never seen a man move so fast. He hit Masterson so hard he flew partway across the room, broke his leg, and then Laurent ran off.
Jeez.
I break my bones. You left your soul at Sears. Man, I bet half the kids today don't even know what a Sears is. That's the funny thing. I don't think they really. They don't do business anymore in the U.S., do they? I know they still have some of them here, but not very many. Mostly just at like giant malls. They still have some Sears locations.
She held on to this?
Hazel took that pic of us just after LeBron had cooked us that 3-course dinner. When he felt safe, he had so much love to give.
When he felt
Wish
safe.
he felt safe more often. Sometimes he seemed like he was scared of himself.
I remember that day. I saw what Mama saw in him. But he didn't deserve her. I'm really not looking forward to this conversation.
All right, we got our first troll of the day. Somebody on yesterday's video on old video games are better than new video games. This guy's takes are as bad as his hairline. Also, to anyone who's trying to take this guy seriously, he likes South of Midnight, which pretty much sums up how bad his takes are on video games. That was a pretty mild troll. Pretty mild. This guy likes a video game that I don't agree with. His takes are bad. Oh, I don't like black people in my video games. I don't like women in my video games. Because you only like boys, little troll. Can't believe I made that. Hector, damn, you found me. Phantom says there are 11 Sears locations as of 2024. I didn't think they still existed in the US. That's interesting. I remember when I was a kid, my mom had a Sears card. We would go to Sears. God, like every month my mom would get stuff from Sears, like clothing for my brothers and I, my sister, appliances, furniture. Went looking for Laurent. Been missing almost a week. Found him bloody and naked in the woods. Looked like he fought a puma. Started babbling, saying, sorry, please let me say I won't do it again. I told him he's got to keep those feelings at bay even if he thinks Massens is an asshole. I brought him back to camp.
Sounds like you really cared about him.
Some crazy people out there, Nigel. And that was on a video unrelated to this. That was on the video we published yesterday morning, or 2 mornings ago. We were playing Path of Exile 2, and I think it was Mithril who said, she was saying, I find it weird because I went back to play the original Diablo and I had all these feelings and thoughts about what I thought the game was like, and then I played it and I realized that all of those feelings and thoughts were just nostalgia because the game isn't that good. And I was like, yeah, you just recognized what the grifters won't recognize, which is that old games are not as good as new games. Like, but some people refuse to, you know, it was a thoughtful conversation that we had with the stream a couple mornings ago, and then I published that video. And the troll just left a comment on that video about this game. Like, it's just funny. Oh, I fell in. I don't know that I can get there from here. That's probably going to lead me in that direction. Ow. It sears my soul. We heard that again. Oh, yeah, I missed that completely. Yeah, I often get people who will say things like Saul. We'll get people who say things like, "Oh, Renfail never allows discourse on his channel. He doesn't allow anybody that has a differing point of view." And it's like, oh, that's not true at all. We have some very great, thoughtful discussions during our live streams. The difference is that if you approach the conversation from the perspective of I'm right, you're wrong, then I'm immediately going to boot you to the curb, because it's not how you have an adult conversation. But if you come at a conversation from the perspective of let's just have a conversation about something and talk about differing viewpoints and have an intelligent discourse, then I'm happy to debate things with people. But the whole, the moment somebody starts getting their attitude about how, no, I'm right and you're wrong, and oh, this game is trash, and meh, your take sucks, you just like slop, meh. Yeah, those people I boot to the curb. Correct. Adult conversations do not jump straight to racism, sexism, or name-calling, Danny. It's exactly true. But it is, those are predicated on there being a mature starting point, like an intelligent starting point. I found Laurent 10 years ago. He shut up like a beanpole. I swear he's aging slower than the rest of us. Where I find gray hairs and new wrinkles, he's still got that baby face. So something with Laurent ain't natural. Can I send my little critter down in here? I don't think there's anything back in here. She's on the roof. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go get a kitty cat down from the rooftop. cat down off of the rooftop. That was Snow White, who was in the office earlier, and then she goes back into the woods. And then sometimes, if no one goes to the woods to collect her, like she'll come to the edge of the chain link fence and we have a piece of wood that's blocking the hole that she used to go in and out from. And if no one's there to take that wood down, she gets tired of waiting and she goes jumps on rooftops and comes up and jumps on the patio roof, and then she'll poke her head down and meow. And she won't come down for Chris. Sometimes she only comes down for Daddy. Sometimes she'll come down for Chris. But this morning she was not coming down for Mommy. She was coming down for Daddy only.
Something's in here.
Be sure to leave a few thimbles full of your strongest liquor outside the bales and crates. Those little drunk buggers will swallow your hard-earned hooch in the middle of the night if you don't. You gotta give them a peace offering. They like the burn when it goes down. Well, then again, so do I. The burrowers. Something called burrowers.
These little guys are menaces.
Santa Claus is coming to town. We're gonna get a new hat.
Can't let you slow me down.
Oh, I missed. Oops! I accidentally did the thing where I summoned Teddy Ruxpin.
Not soon out here somewhere.
Oh, I bet it's under here behind the hole. Shut up, get in that hole. Does this count as puppet abuse?
Got it. Stigma's clearing up.
You can hear the whippoorwills way back in the distance. Prohibition was repealed. No one needs our moonshine and bootleg wine. Demand is way down. Thinking of heading out west to find my fortunes there. Asked Lawrence if he wanted to come. Politely declined. Said he's going to make something of himself here.
Remember, it's the 21st Amendment, because you can't drink till you're 21. Gonna have to find a way to get up there.
I've never heard it that way before. That's really interesting. Super interesting. I'd never heard it like that before. Gotta pay taxes. You could die for your country, pay taxes, everything else at 16 years of age, but you can't drink until you're 21. Makes no sense. Oh, come on now. I hate it when developers do this and then they don't give it a wider collider. Came back to the old bootlegging spot. Lawrence still here, looking ever young and spry. Leapt up and bear hugged me plumb off my feet. Felt like he was going to break my back. He bought the Sawmill's old juke joint. Runs a little backwoods bar now. I got a feeling he'll be here for quite some time.
This is getting weird.
Okay, wants me to go up that way now. What purpose does that serve at the moment? I can't jump up there. Hang on, I got a voice message I gotta listen to.